I'm going to start cutting my templates, my paper templates. And for do this, I like to use, my tip is I have a very, very old rotary cutter, and I like to save the old blades that are not so good to cut fabric anymore. Sometimes they still good, like very good to cut paper. So I like to use them to cut all my paper templates. Here we go. So now I know that I need to use this here to cut a template 10, yeah? The dark blue fabric. I know that is going to be now here. And so here I have my template 10. I don't need the paper with the template anymore. Now let's go to the sewing machine. So for piecing the block together, I'm going to do exactly like I did on the snowflake block. I'm going to cut my paper templates. Don't forget to leave the seam allowance around all the templates, yeah? Otherwise, you cannot piece the finished templates together, yeah? Because you're not going to have fabric enough for this. What I need to do here is reduce my stitches for them to be really close to each other, yeah? Then I'm going to take my fabric, the 1 and the 2, and I know that I want to piece the number 1 and number 2, so my first seam line is going to be between number 1 and number 2. I'm going to take my ruler here and fold my paper template right on the top of the line that I have plans to sew together. I'm going to lay my green fabric and actually I'm going to lay those two together, the white fabric on the bottom, and then here my paper template, and now it's almost and I don't need to trim yet. And now I'm going to sew together and stop right here, not going further, because this is where I wanted to stop. Okay. Now I'm going to cut this. I'm going to open my seams and press and come back to sew the next piece. Now I'm going to come here and fold my template right on my next sewing line, yeah? Here, fold, and now I want to trim this part, like trim a quarter of inch of this fabric. So I'm going to trim and come back. Now I'm going to align my piece number 3. Yeah, here. Be sure that you are like your square is inside all the piece of fabric. Yeah, there's no any corner missing, no part missing. Yeah. Now my scissors again. Here. Getting this. Now I'm going to press. So because I am already here and piecing all my templates together, I'm going to show how I print the templates all at once when I finish to sew all of them together. So here, I know this is going to be good. Yeah, you see all my piece, the area of my piece is inside of my fabric, so this is good. And I know that I need to align. I'm going to use this one because I know that is the right size for this. No, I'm going to do like this just to be safe, to be sure that everything is going to be inside. Yeah, here. And now I know this blue piece is also going to work with my piece number 5. Yeah. Now I'm going to press this. Yeah. But before, I'm going to also sew my next part. And last, make a template. Let me fold. Now I know this is the blue part. There needs to be, yeah. And the green part on the bottom. So let's do this. Oops, be careful with this. You see this corner. So line everything here at the left side here, because then you can be sure that you have green fabric enough for this piece. Yeah, for the piece number 8, and you are not also losing any fabric on the other side. Okay, so now I have my templates, paper templates, ready to be trimmed. Yes, I'm come with my ruler again and trim everything. Yeah. All parts of my block. Now I know with my directions that I need to sew this part here with this and this with my template 10. That is this one. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to piece this triangle first, and then I will press and come back and piece this together. And then after, I'm going to piece the two triangles together. Okay, so let's do this. And then, so here I'm going to piece first this with this part. I'm going to align everything really well. You can use pins if you want. It makes you feel more safe. Now I'm going to open and do the same with this side. This with this, yeah? I'm going to align this on the top of each other. Yeah. And piece them together. So now I'm going to press this really good and come back to sew the bottom triangle together. Okay? Now I have the bottom part of my pine block here, and I'm going to align them together on the top of each other. Now I'm going to press also this part of my block, yeah, and then I'll come back and sew the two triangles together, top and bottom. Now I'm going to press open and oh, look, you can already have an idea of how our block is going to be. I'm going to press and voila, our pine block is ready. Now you just need to make other 3 blocks because we need 4 pine blocks in total to the corners of our WinterDorf quilt. Okay? Don't forget our giveaway later. Don't forget to tag your friends. Don't forget to tag your blocks, WinterDorf SAL, and then I can see your work. And yeah, look who is here, yeah? Okay, see you on the next tutorial. Bye!